Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you were looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, then you have come to the right place. We are opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, we can help break it down and make it as easy to understand as possible. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that suits your interests. Most of our series will have 8 spots, which represent the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, that means you have a 1 in 8 chance to win that item at an extremely discounted rate. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune into the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at noon, 3, or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you will see your name appear on the screen when your specific break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that evening's dice roll number. Once randomization is over, the list of names of people that bought into that live break will be matched up with a specific division. If the item that is pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations, you just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia. Want to guarantee yourself an item as opposed to testing your luck? Some of the series that you see on the live break page can be purchased under the mystery box tab of our website. Those boxes could either be shipped directly to your door or open live on the air before being sent to you. While you are there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Points Club. This exclusive club earns you points toward specific discounts, signed items, or exclusive events each and every time you buy at ultimateautographs.com. Your breaker for tonight's show.
Oh my God.
Likes long walks on the beach, candlelight dinners in his Patrick Mahomes jersey,
None are better than this one, the best quarterback in the world.
Oh, there
Patrick
he is.
Mahomes.
and staring at the messy posters over his bed, it's Kamen Entchev.
Hello and welcome back to Ultimate Autographs. Kamen Entchev, Alex Tellez, ready for a busy Wednesday afternoon. In the early show, it was all about the diamond helmets. Had this awesome Randy Moss Chrome Flex. This show should, on paper, be all about the college. You never know in the break room, obviously. Great stuff in the can't miss minis and jerseys. Big names always in the vault and diamonds. But the college, let's not bury the lead, Alex. 25 boxes left, 12 photo headliners, 5 speed flexes, 17 total headliners counting these secondary names. A 68% chance at a headliner, 44% of the photo headliner, and we're down to a 20% chance at a speed flex, including the greatest quarterback of all time, the most expensive football autograph in the break room. Tom Brady, Michigan speed flex, valued at about $3,000, Alex. Give or take, of course, on values, but pretty close to $3,000, the retail value. You can get that for less than $100 in the college single.
Oh, yeah.
I cannot wait to get started. How you feeling after that brief break?
Yeah, I'm glad I ate before. You know, putting away helmets, bringing in some new series for when we close out series. Got to do what you got to do. Let's keep it rolling. Let's close out this college break. 5 flexes, guys. 25 boxes. Let's get it done.
I didn't even eat my Hot Pocket. I just had chips and what are those fudge cookies? Those are so good. The fudge stripe cookies. I forget what those are called, but they are delicious. Shout out to Annette who purchased our snacks. I was skinny before I worked here, Alex. No, I was not skinny, but I was significantly skinnier before I started working here. Those snacks get you good here in the room. So, guys, we'll start the randomizer. Dice roll and chase wheel spin. Let's see what we got coming up here. 2 virtual dice looking for 6 or higher, 3 and a 5. We got 8 on the dice roll. My favorite number, my lucky number. We have only 6 boxes left in the old diamonds. Is that right, Alex?
Yes, only 6 left.
And we have 3 headliners. Bo Nix, George Kittle, and then Brian Dawkins secondary. So 3 and 6 chance at a headliner in the diamonds. Let's see what the chase is for the 3 p.m. show. Chase item of the show. Spinning that wheel. We've got speaking of the diamonds, that is the chase in the diamond helmets. That is the chase. Bo Nix, George Kittle, Brian Dawkins. I'll cut you guys a deal on the diamonds. We pulled the Knicks and the Kittle. We'll go ahead and pair the next diamonds right away, Alex.
All right.
So just got to pull those two headliners. Not saying we won't pair it next show, but at the current moment, I'm tempted to focus on the college. But we get that Bo Nix, that George Kittle pulled in that double box. We'll go ahead and pair with the next series immediately. So awesome chase in the diamond helmets. All authentics, all incredible. I mean, Sauce Gardner was a filler in the last diamonds. One of the best corners in the NFL, Sauce Gardner. Let's get down to business, though, guys. Tour of the break page, top to bottom rundown. We'll start with the college. We have 6 to go in the quad, and we have 6 to go in the double. We know very well, Alex, we say this all the time, 3 or 4 spots left, and the break sells out right away. We got to knock out 2 more spots in the double, 2 more spots in the quad, and this break is hashtag going down, right? 12 photoed headliners, awesome A&M receiver Mike Evans, him and Johnny Manziel, what a duo back in the day. I always say Mike Evans, this is the guy that I want to hang out with, Alex, because I want to pick his brain. He's had so many interesting quarterbacks, right? And he's had a quarterback in Johnny Manziel, Jameis Winston. He's had Baker Mayfield, and of course, the GOAT, Tom Brady, who, by the way, is also available here in the room. Tom Brady, Michigan Speed Flex, valued at about $3,000 in value. Get it for less than $100 in the college single. We have the Eddie George, Ohio State Eclipse Authentic, former Heisman Trophy winner, awesome running back Eddie George. We got the Bo Nix, one of the best college quarterbacks. I looked at the stats earlier. Bo Nix had more than 4,500 pass yards and almost an 80% completion percentage for Bo Nix his last year at Oregon. The GOAT defensive player, Lawrence Taylor, on that clean UNC lid. We got a Pro Football Hall of Famer, Terrell Davis, on Georgia. There's a Ray Lewis Miami 305 helmet with that turnover chain. We got the ripped Adrian Peterson. This thing here, man. Look at this helmet. It's got like, is that black or purple, Alex? I can't tell. I guess we got to see it. The Vikings and Boomer Sooner Rip Speed Flex. One of the best running backs ever all day, Adrian Peterson. Speaking of great running backs, Saquon Barkley on the Penn State Speed Flex. I've read some stuff online, Alex. I was reading something a couple weeks ago about Saquon Barkley. And what I read is that this guy apparently in college was one of the nicest guys out there. He was very humble, very nice. Just an awesome dude, Saquon Barkley.
His dad was actually training him to be a boxer, and if he didn't make it to the pros, guess what? He was going to be a boxer.
So we know after he retires, he'll be one of those amateur boxing guys, and he'll dominate.
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah.
Okay.
I think he's smart enough.
He'll take down Frank Gore and Darren Williams. We have the Jerome Bettis, beautiful clover there on that Navy Notre Dame helmet. A.J. Brown, Speed Flex on Ole Miss, one of the best receivers in the NFL. Baker Mayfield, we said it earlier. ESPN picked him as the number 2 college football quarterback of all time. That Boomer Sooner Speed Flex. What a run Oklahoma had, where it was Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, all won Heisman's in that brief time with Oklahoma. And then, of course, Tom Brady Speed Flex, around $3,000 in value. Come and get that, Brady. 12 photo headliners in 25 boxes. All 5 secondary headliners. Sauce Gardner, Jalen Carter, DeAndre Hopkins, Zach Thomas, and Ricky Williams all still left. What did we just get into?
We got Mr. Jay Jenkins getting into the college single.
Let's go, Jonathan. So the college single is 7 to go. And then the quad and the double. Well, actually, all 3 are 6 to go.
All 3 are 6 to go. That's right.
All 3 of these are 6 to go, guys, in the college. The vault, speaking of 6, is down to 6 boxes left. We still got 3 photo headliners. Mentioned it earlier. One of the most popular players in the NFL, Micah Parsons on that Cowboy Authentic. Julius Peppers, one of the best defensive linemen of all time. Justin Jefferson, the best receiver in the league. There's a Derwin James secondary headliner. and there's a vault key at $200. 5 and 6 chance at a photo headliner, secondary headliner, or a vault key in the vault break. Single, double, and quad in there. Diamond double, 5 spots to go. Again, all authentic helmets in here, Alex. They're all amazing. We got the Bo Nix, matte white, alternate authentic, very clean. Had a great rookie season. His autograph value only going up.
Oh, yeah.
We have George Kittle, like I said earlier, the coolest player in the NFL. Also, maybe the best tight end in the NFL, right? I
Might be
this
at this
guy,
point.
blocking, receiving, does everything. And not to mention one of the best safeties ever, Weapon X, Brian Dawkins, secondary headliner, 3 headliners and 6 boxes in the diamonds. Can't miss mini and jersey. We're down to 25 boxes left. We got 14 total headliners in here. Troy Aikman jersey, rare auto in the room. We have the Jamar Chase jersey. I think they actually pulled the Champ Bailey last show. I think we've only pulled Deion Sanders, Champ Bailey, and Randy Moss in here, Alex. I believe everything else is left. At least it's not on that headliner board, so I'm guessing they did. The 9 a.m. show?
I think they pulled the Champ Bailey in the 9 a.m. show yesterday.
Oh, and just now got off the headliner board. Okay.
Double check.
Well, Aikman available, guys. Rare auto in the room. The 3-time Super Bowl champion for the Cowboys. Jerry Rice, the GOAT receiver on the mini. Peyton Manning. We don't get Peyton Manning minis in the room. The 2nd best quarterback of all time, Peyton Manning. The 3rd best quarterback of all time, Joe Montana. Both available in here. A.J. Brown jersey, the best-looking auto, Curtis Martin. Rare autograph in the room, Calvin Johnson, one of the greatest receivers ever. Both Watt brothers, TJ and JJ. And then Roger the Dodger Staubach left in here as well. Not to mention Jared Allen, A.J. Green, and Michael Strahan in here. Headliner ratios that are too good to be true in the mini helmets and jerseys. Practice squad. We got a pairing up. It's 1 in the new, 1 in the old. The old series has 2 boxes left, a Max Crosby jersey left. The new one has everything left, guys. It'll tell you what's rep, what's authentic. And looks like, actually, Alex, Champ Bailey is the only replica. Obviously, Emmitt Smith is a mini, but Nico Collins, Tony Dorsett, Alvin Kamara, Joe Green, and Eric Dickerson, Michael Penix, Garrett Wilson, and, of course, that Rip Speedflex Keon Coleman are all authentic helmets. That is 8 authentics in a practice squad, Alex. That is ridiculous. And I will tell you what, the best hit in the series, though, is the Josh Allen license jersey. NFL MVP. We don't get him often on jerseys. That's an awesome hit right there. Not to mention Emmitt Smith, CJ Stroud, all the headliners left in that new practice squad. Come and get him, guys. We do have in the jersey break. We're still looking for the Brian Dawkins, A.J. Green, Rayno Cunningham. Love the Gale Sayers as a Bear fan. And that Ty Law jersey as well in the fall start jerseys.
I want to say they pulled the Gale Sayers. I feel like I remember Rip talking about them pulling it in his recap.
Okay.
I'll double check on that.
Yeah, Alex will double check the winner sheet. We do have the mini helmets, though. There was a Gale Sayers in the last jersey as well.
Might have been that then.
So that might be what you're thinking of. I know this for sure that's left, though. Justin Jefferson and the Play Clock minis. I mean, even on a mini helmet, for $50, the best dang receiver in the league, Justin Jefferson, it is always worth it on that beautiful Viking mini. Secondary headliners, Jordan Addison, DJ Moore, NFC North is loaded with headliners, guys, in the minis. We do have the mystery box tab. You can get the minis, the jerseys, the reps, and the headliner packages, personals. And I still think every single rep headliner is left. Kurt Warner Amp, McNabb, Ty Law, Ricky Williams with the Smoke Weed Everyday inscription. A lot of these awesome helmets still available in the game plan rep. So, guys, what would you like to break? Now, Alex, what's the best helmet in the room?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady? It's hard to disagree, right? Tom Brady, Michigan Speed Flex. That is absolutely outstanding with that blue visor as well. You know what helmet is underrated? There's 2 that are underrated because The second best hit is the Adrian Peterson flex. It's a rip speed flex, right? You know what my other favorite hits are? Not flexes, Alex. I like the Ray Lewis Miami 305, and I like the Jerome Bettis.
Ooh, yeah. The Jerome Bettis is clean. That gold clover is nice.
Right? Those are very clean. So, folks, 22 of you guys watching on YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook across all 3 platforms. What are we breaking? Charles Nelson, unfortunately, I cannot add the minis on the Chase wheel spin. I can do this if we want to do, a more expensive break. We can add that on the wheel spin if you guys want to pick an expensive break. But we typically do whatever the wheel lands on, which is the diamonds in this case, Alex, or we try to entice people in the more expensive breaks. Charles, I love you, man, but unfortunately I cannot meet that request because if someone asks to make anything to Chase anytime, Alex, then I'd have to say yes.
Yeah.
So we typically go with whatever's on the wheel spin. So I'll keep the diamonds. But Charles can still get some good minis. I'll say that, right? Charles could get some good minis for sure. This is the Randy Moss flex. This was pulled in the 12 p.m. show. Beautiful lid. Two-tone chrome flex. One of the best receivers ever, Randy Moss. It is not the most valuable helmet in the break room, though, today. That belongs to the beautiful Tom Brady. Tom Brady, Randy Moss, maybe the best 1-2 punch quarterback and receiver ever.
It was for that one season.
In 2007, right? I mean, look, Jerry Rice with both Montana and Young, Peyton Manning with Marvin Harrison. Those guys played together longer.
Yeah.
But in terms of one season, I mean, what? Brady's the best quarterback ever. Moss is what? Second best receiver, if not the best ever. You can't beat that combo.
No, you can't. I mean, they put up historic stats that season.
50 touchdown passes for Brady, broke the single season record, and then that was broken by Manning, who, by the way, is available in the minis. Randy Moss's record, though, 23 receiving touchdowns, Alex, in 07. That still stands.
I don't know if it'll ever get broken.
I think Chase had like 17 this year, and he wasn't.
And it seemed like he was scoring every game.
And that was in 17 games.
Yeah.
So
that's the other thing. If people are breaking records now and it takes them that 17th game to do it, then it's just
it's legit, right?
Yeah, and they did in 17 games.
Right. So let's get that Brady. Who wants it? We had an interesting discussion last night. This was, I believe, Michael Grimm was telling us this. He would rather have a J.J. McCarthy speed flex as a Michigan fan.
Oh.
Now, we were talking about strictly keeping, because obviously you want the Brady to sell. He said he would sell the Brady. He said he's a Michigan fan. Brady didn't do much at Michigan, so they want to sell the helmet if you're a Michigan fan. My opinion, Alex, as someone who's got a ton of school pride, you know me, I have a ton of school pride. If Tom Brady went to Michigan, I don't care he wasn't amazing in college. You rep that dude. For example, me, I rep my man Brad Pitt. Went to Mizzou, didn't graduate. He went to Mizzou.
That's all that matters.
Brad Pitt.
That's all that matters.
You gotta rep the guys that went to your college, man. Right? Who's your guy? Northern Illinois, Nicolette, is there somebody that you just rep?
Jordan
Famous
Lynch.
NIU alums?
Jordan Lynch.
Jordan Lynch was good. Not that famous, though.
He almost won a Heisman.
Almost.
I don't really have too many famous people. It's Cindy, that one, Cindy Crawford.
Oh, there you go.
There you go.
She was from the...
Yeah, that's not bad. Carl Edwards from Columbia, Colin's
There you
favorite
go.
NASCAR driver.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. You gotta rep your guy. Like, they're cool. Like, I don't know. Like, do you have I know you went to a couple schools, didn't
Yeah,
you,
I went
Alex?
to Iowa State for a couple years, so I'll rep them for this. I'll do Tyrese Halliburton.
Okay.
Or David Montgomery, either
I was
one.
gonna say, how about Brock Purdy?
Brock Purdy, too.
Brock
Yeah.
Purdy.
Mr. Irrelevant.
Brock Purdy. I mean, like, Mizzou fan, like, all the Mizzou guys. Brad Pitt as far as acting, but, like, Chase Daniel, I love him, went to Mizzou. Jeremy Maclin, Max Scherzer for baseball. Gotta rep Max Scherzer. No doubt about that.
Go with George Washington Carver.
Okay.
How about that?
Not George Washington, the first president. George Washington Carver.
I think he invented peanut butter.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad. Peanut butter is good. I don't know. Like, for example, I'll give you a more modern reference. Jalen Hurts. If you're an Oklahoma fan, you rep Jalen Hurts.
Sure.
You also rep him if you're a Bama fan.
If you're an Oklahoma fan, you're at Baker Mayfield.
He's a Super Bowl champion.
Kyler Murray. If you want to, Caleb Williams.
Speaking of Oklahoma fans, if you're out there, guys, you can get in a double box break in here. Snag the Adrian Peterson flex and the Baker Mayfield flex.
Oh, that's the best combo.
Those two combined worth well over $2,000, pushing $2,500. And you can get that for how much, Alex? What's the buy-in? $174. $174 or more than $2,000.
I mean, that's got to be the best combo you can get.
I think so. Peterson and Mayfield, imagine if they played together.
Ooh.
That would have been ridiculous, right?
I mean, yeah, is it that or is it Tom Brady with who could have gone to Texas Tech or Syracuse as the filler?
Zach Thomas?
Zach Thomas, Wes Welker.
Yeah. Wes Welker's a good one.
Yeah, teammates.
Yeah,
That'd be fun.
I know it's Zach Thomas because I see it as a secondary
headliner.
So I'm guessing that's the one for Texas Tech. What do we got orders coming into?
The Can't Miss mini jersey, 1 to go.
Ah,
so that'll be done
Can't
soon.
Miss is coming up,
Get in
guys.
there, Charles.
Is that Charles's break?
He's not in. He's in the regular minis. Get into the Can't Miss.
He's in the regular minis, not the Can't Miss
Manning
minis.
mini. We never see it because it's too good to be in the regular minis.
Yeah, so these are better minis and jerseys. The price point's higher, Alex, but these are much better. These are names that you will not see in a normal mini or a jersey. Like, for example, in the Can't Miss jersey and mini, like, J.J. Watt would probably be, like, the best headliner in a mini series.
Yeah, him or even, like, maybe Randy Moss. Probably not even Randy Moss.
But those guys are, like, the 4th or 5th best in this series.
Yeah. I mean, yeah,
Like,
J.J. Watt's probably, like, 8th on here.
Peyton Manning,
Peyton
number
Manning,
one.
one.
I mean, Joe Montana. I love the Aikman jersey.
Aikman, Moss, Calvin Johnson.
The Jamar Chase looks
Jamar
awesome,
Chase.
too. So these are, big names on minis and jerseys. I always say, you get an autograph of a Peyton Manning or a Joe Montana, you take it on a napkin.
Yeah.
So these are awesome, awesome pieces of autographed memorabilia. Clapping Cheeks wants to close the college single.
I don't blame him.
That's going to happen.
There you go, Charles. Close their spot in the Can't Miss mini jersey. Attaboy.
There's our guy, Charles Nelson.
There he
What's up,
is.
Charles? What a good dude, Charles Nelson. He's always looking to help out his fellow mates here.
I like it.
Can't Miss jersey and mini. Single number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number. Troy Sorensen, Paul Brady, Michael Convey, Chris Ripka, Patrick Newman, James Hamlin. We got Harry Balzac, new guy. Welcome, Harry. And Charles Nelson.
Oh, the real Newman.
We got Mr. Hamlin saying wheel. All right, wheel it is. This one only out of 30, Alex. So I'll pull up my 1 to 30 wheel here. Spinning that wheel.
24? The Mamba box?
24, the Mamba
I
box.
feel like we did it. Is it available?
Let's see. 24 in the Can't Miss It is not available. So we have 23 or 25, Alex.
I think we did 8 and 24. People like the Mamba box.
I gotcha. Kobe Bryant, icon of the game. So 23 or 25. Do we have Michael Jordan or do we have the steroid box? We got Michael Jeffrey Jordan box, 23. That is awesome. All right. Thank you, Alex. We'll put the Randy Moss over here. And let's see some more heat. You said it best, Alex. I'll be honest. Peyton Manning, for example, is not a name we got on the mini helmets. We got a lot of Peyton Manning on authentic helmets, but it's a good chance to get a big player on a mini or a jersey, etc. in this break, because he would not be in our normal mini helmet breaks. That is for sure. Dice roll was 8. Okay, so 6, 7, and 8. All right, Patrick Newman. You've got the NFC North, Patrick. We got Chris Ripka in the NFC South. Did you make it?
Oh, yeah.
Very nice. We still got to do basketball, man.
Tom Brady.
Woo. Accurate and clutch. Speaking of Brady, Paul Brady in the NFC East. Troy Sorensen in the NFC West. Harry Balzac, AFC North. We got Michael Convey, AFC South. James Hamlin, AFC East. And Charles Nelson, AFC West. I think Charles did get that bat.
He said he did, I think, today.
How much did it go for, Charles? The Bryce Harper bat.
There you go. I threw that like with the one commercial of Brady throwing the ball back to the jugs machine.
Ooh, I like that. I like that. All right.
Here we go.
We've got a mini coming up. Ooh. Turn down for what?
Which one?
It's TJ Watt.
Yeah.
The Salute to Service Steeler Mini, the new guy, Harry, AFC North, first ever order, the only guy in the history of football to lead the league in sacks 3 separate times. Is that Ronnie and Sulaco?
I was just going to say, it's got to be Ronnie or David.
All right. Ronnie or David, congrats, guys, on the TJ Watt. Very, very nice. Harry.
Maybe it's Craig. I'm going to guess Ronnie.
What's the location?
It's California.
Oh, that's Ronnie.
It's got to be Ronnie.
Yeah, that is Ronnie and Sulaco. He always thinks he's the funniest guy in the room, Ronnie and Sulaco.
Pretty funny.
So, congrats on Harry. He's like, how can I get Kamen to say a certain last name, right?
Yeah.
And the first time I said it, I didn't even catch it. But whether it's Harry or Ronnie, congrats on TJ Watt. And Charles got that bat for $500. There we go, Charles.
Yeah.
Congratulations on the Bryce Harper, my man. Very cool.
Ronnie does it again.
Do I dare ask what name he's in the next one?
No. He's not in again. He will be at some point, I'm sure.
Okay.
Maybe for Dom and Steven, I'll give him a new name.
He's always watching. We know that. Ronnie and Sulaco was always watching. He had his kids. You know how I do the social media hit video? Comment here in the break room. He had his kids recreate that. And he sent it to me. So I'm like,
awesome.
okay, dude. I'm loving that you're loving it that much.
Respect.
Love this hit. I mean, seriously, Alex, all jokes aside, Bruce Smith, Reggie White, they never led the league in sacks 3 separate times. Only got to do it, TJ Watt. Very nice. Very, very nice for Prince Harry, as I'm calling
I feel like the Watt brothers, from my football days of watching so far, they're like the only two I can truly think of when they're not on the field, how much of a difference it makes for their teams.
I think
I've never seen it with any other player like those two.
we talk about like having a defensive MVP, what Lawrence Taylor did. Now, I'm not saying it's going to happen because I would say it's not going to happen, but the most likely guy to do it would be TJ Watt.
Yeah.
Because A, he plays for a winning organization, the Steelers, and B, their record with and without him is so much different, Alex.
It's insane how much of an impact him and JJ
right?
had on their teams.
And if you missed one Watt, come and get the
another.
other one. JJ Watt eclipsed, 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, tied with Aaron Donald and Lawrence Taylor for the most ever, JJ Watt. So that is very cool. Charles says it's closed to minis, only 5 spots left. Let's do it. Why not, Charles? Minis are 5 to go. And then we have also 6 to go in all 3 college options. So once we get that quad, we get that double, get that single done, Alex, that's 7 boxes. That'll be at 18 boxes, just like that.
I know we can add the new practice squad onto the ticker. So maybe if someone's out there.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, if someone's
my
out there,
bad.
they could see that we got
You're
a pairing
good. We'll do
going on.
practice squad new one here as well. Out of 30, Alex, with the Josh Allen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, open up the practice squad with the new series, Charles.
Perfect timing.
And there's a lot of options. And you know what I love on the break page, Alex? I love when there's a lot of headliners left. For example, this new practice squad, every single headliner is left.
Yeah.
Not a single one that's not available. The college series, every single headliner is left. When do you want to play the breaks? When all the headliners are left, man.
How about we get a diamond double done? 4 spots to go. Josh Underwood getting in.
Let's go. Boy, this guy might have to take my job. I guess I can read this. Clapping Cheeks says, close the college single. Those scared animals that Sarah McLachlan sings about are depending on you. For only $87 today, you can make an orphan puppy's day.
Thank you, Clapping Cheeks.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This guy might have to get hired on staff,
He might
Alex.
have to.
I've been talking about, reviews, sell. That guy needs to get
Come
hired,
aboard.
Clapping Cheeks.
Come aboard.
Jonathan Jenkins, we're here, my man. Glad to get you on our staff. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Charles wants the Michael Penix in the practice squad. There we go, Charles.
He could be the runner.
Yeah, the runner.
Yeah.
I think he might make me struggle. He might take my job, Alex.
He might.
He's a pretty good salesman. What's the salary? Talk to Annette in HR. She'll give you the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
We don't divulge the salary live on the show.
We do not.
So we do have a competitive rev share program. I'll put it that way, Alex. The more you
Give her my
sell, the
email.
more money you make. Give her my email. Done. You hear that, Annette?
Boom.
We're looking for people all the time, Alex. We got Clapping Cheeks in the house. So, guys, everything left in the college?
I don't think his name will be HR approved.
No. Have your people contact my people.
Will do.
So, the college single was $87, Alex.
That's it. Cheaper than a diamond.
The best bang for your buck is getting a Brady Michigan Speed Flex that's worth about $3,000 for $87. $87 or $3,000, Alex?
Yeah, it's a big difference.
I want the $3,000.
I would too.
It could be a family vacation, a weekend trip. I mean, heck, even look at the Adrian Peterson is worth over $1,000. Over $1,000 or $87. There's just so many options. Charles will be the late night show, okay? Ooh. Well, we are actually looking to start a late night show, Charles. So come on down.
There we go.
Come on down, Charles Nelson.
You want to work starting at midnight?
Late night host.
Yeah.
On the air from 12 to 3, Charles. Maybe we'll make it work. Charles Nelson. That's my niche, says Clapping Cheeks. There you go. I don't know. $87 for a Speed Flex, Alex. That's almost too good to be true, right?
That's about as good as it gets. I don't think it gets much better right now.
About as good as it gets in that college break. So, guys, make it happen, folks.
Get it done.
Get that college done. Now, what happened in the last show, Alex? The last show, we had a lot of folks that were seeing the break at 6 to go, 7 to go, 5 to go.
Mm-hmm.
They were hesitant to buy in. Then Josh Andrus came in, bought 6 spots, 7 spots, 8 spots himself, and the break sold out. Don't let Josh take all your spots, Alex.
Nope, he's sniffing around like a dog. He's outside. He's sniffing.
He's watching right now.
Trying to find his spot.
He's probably waiting until the next one sells out and then he buys all 8.
Mm-hmm.
But don't let him get your spots.
Oh, no, not the boom boom room.
No boom boom room, David. There's no boom boom room. I can promise you that.
That was Brian coming in there.
Brian Maresca. What's
Yeah.
up, Brian?
I thought the late night show was Colin and Steven in the boom room.
That, he wishes. That's what he
Scares
wishes.
me. It scares me.
It is very scary, the boom boom room. It was me and Colin did a show together. That's when the boom boom room first became a thing, Alex. Never forget that show, man. But no. Memorabilia here. We keep the... You know what? Let's be honest.
I'll give you a Costco
After
boom.
Dark is not PG-13, but it's at least between PG-13 and rated MA. Closer to PG-13, I'll put it that way.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
We'll give you Costco booms.
Ooh, yeah?
Yeah, we'll give
Why
you a
not?
Costco boom. You don't want to get a doom.
Charles says, Clapping Cheeks, I will get in the college single if you buy in the practice squad.
Did you clap some cheeks?
He went, wow. Clapping Cheeks went to a boom boom room in Korea. Went to a few times. Okay.
Oh, man.
I'm guessing that's South Korea, not North Korea. Because Kim Jong-un owns all the North Korea boom boom rooms, I'm told, Alex. It's only to him. So, I don't know.
Correct.
Not the one with Kim Jong-un.
That's how he got his name.
Dennis Rodman and Kim Jong-un
Best
go
friends.
to the North Korea ones.
Best friends.
The South Korea ones, Clapping Cheeks goes. Is that right?
Well,
Now, look.
$120 goes a long way in here too.
He says $120 goes a long way.
$120 can
Look,
get you a Brady and a Manning.
I'm not saying that Clapping Cheeks' boom boom experience is obviously it's something he has not forgotten. But it did happen and it was over, Alex. He wins the Brady helmet. He can look at that in his man cave for the rest of his life.
I say for about $130-ish dollars, you can get Peyton Manning and Tom Brady.
Get in the can't miss Minion jersey. Get in the college single.
Boom.
You went there when you were 18? Boy, I bet it was very exciting.
This is interesting. This is UA Dark approved.
This is definitely not very appropriate. Say, I'm 18 years old. I'm going to Korea. I'm going to the boom boom room.
How much was the penicillin when you got back?
Jeez Louise.
This is a Ronnie and Sulaco conversation. See, he wins a break, and then this is what happens.
Did you go to your doctor afterwards? Did you check for a 3-letter word? just to be safe, right? Ah, the Army. I got you. All right, that's fair.
This is why we need to get breaks done.
What? So, I mean, what's the boom boom room age? Does that have to be 21 in America? Do you know? I don't know. I don't even know, Alex.
I think it's 21.
I think it's 21 also. So, but he was there at 18. I don't know. Interesting. You know what? I'm not even going to say the word. I'll look it up. Not on our company.
Charles
email.
Nelson getting into the college single. 5 to go.
There we go, Charles. Oh boy.
It's one of those days.
You try to keep this a family-friendly show, and then in comes JJ.
This is what happens when Ronnie gets in the room. It spreads.
He's a bad influence, Ronnie and Sulaco. Bad influence.
Pause. Exactly.
Please, Jared.
Exactly.
Ask us about the breaks, not Clapping Cheeks' experience. I want to know more. I also don't want to know more. Both.
I'm done.
You know what? I like it, JJ. I like it, man.
Yeah.
Adds a little flair to the room
A lot
here.
of these guys got some great, interesting stories.
Williams asking Henry if that mini is available. All right. TJ Watt. 5 to go in the college, guys. I'll drop that link in the chat. Here's the college single. 5 spots left. Let's make it happen. Here you guys go. Who's going to get the Tom Brady here? Tom Brady.
Each of Harry's wins are sponsored by Manscaped.
Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Harry.
Getting us a sponsor.
I mean, Ronnie and Sulaco has the wallet for sponsorship, right?
He does. And chalupas.
That is so him, because I think that's his address,
Yep.
Alex. That is so him.
That's what he does.
Man, that is just classic, man. Classic Ronnie and Sulaco. Williams' buddy.
The one and only. The one and only.
Williams' buddy, Ronnie and Sulaco. So, the more you know. So, Charles jumped in. So, let's talk about breaks that will go down.
Yeah, it's
for sure,
it's 4
Alex.
o'clock right now, 5 o'clock East Coast time. We all know what happens here.
Yeah, usually it's about 4:30. It really heats up.
Yep.
Is that Italian or French? That is just, that's Ronnie and Sulaco. Remember those scary puppies, y'all? Just $87,
That's
right?
That's right.
I'm trying to refresh the break page, and it's trying to be mean to me, Alex.
The internet.
William just wants me to say that word. I'll tell you what, William. If you get in a break right now, I will read that comment right now. He just wants to get a kick out of me saying that last name, Alex. That's why he keeps saying
You
it.
will reread the winner of that break.
Yes. If William gets in the break, I'll reread the winner of that break. How about that? Otherwise, just keep on asking. Or just text your buddy Ronnie and Sulaco. You've got his number. You can text them because Harry is Ronnie.
4 to go in the Diamond Double, guys. Closest break right now. 3 headliners.
Yeah, I
6
was going to say
boxes.
there's a few breaks I think will definitely knock out this show. The Diamond Double, 4 to go. I got a Bo Nix Authentic worth a lot more than $192. We got ourselves the George Kittle Authentic. Niner fans, right? A lot of folks in San Fan country would give you a lot of money for the George Kittle. Not to mention Iowa country, college football star at Iowa. We do have the Brian Dawkins still left. It's a 3-6 chance at a headliner. 4 to go. That break should go down this show. I think the mini double is going to go down as well. 5 to go. Again, guys, Justin Jefferson, NFC North. And we have 2 secondary headliners in the NFC North. DJ Moore. And we got ourselves also Jordan Addison. $50. You snag DJ Moore and Justin Jefferson. That is a steal in the minis. And then, of course, I would say the college single is definitely going down. $87. 25 boxes left. 12 photo headliners. 5 speed flexes. And the most expensive speed flex of them all, Tom Brady on Michigan. Having my floors done right now, taking a break. No problem, William. Respect. Do what you can. William, get in the practice squad in the single college, says Charles. Okay. All right, Charles. So let's make it happen. Charles is putting that bat money to good use today, Alex, don't you think?
Yeah.
Putting that bat money to good use, Mr. Charles Nelson. So, guys, what's going to be first, Alex? Let's do the classing game. What's going to be first? I think it's still going to be the college, personally.
College diamond double, 4 to go. Best break in the room always. You can't go wrong with that.
It's all authentic helmets. All authentic helmets. Andrew Reed tagging Adam Pike. By the way, Alex, how do we get more breaks done without losing too much money in our credit card account or our 401k? How do we do it? We get all our friends to play.
Yeah.
You each buy a spot, hit the share button, drop the link to your friends, let them know about the break room. If your friends get in, I always say most people have, between family and friends, 4 sports fans they know.
Oh, yeah.
3 or less is the magic number. If we're down to 3 spots or less, the breaks sell. You get you and your 4 friends. You all get in, 5 spots to go. All of a sudden down to 3 spots to go, and then we're done. Right? Is Charles in the college single? He is.
That's right.
He is in the college single, clapping cheeks. Charles is putting his money where his mouth is today.
I like it.
Fresh off that Bryce Harper bat sale.
Oh, yeah.
He's got ammunition today, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ammunition for Charles. And guess what? Charles gets that Tom Brady speed flex. He's going to sell it.
Yeah.
He's going to sell it for more than $2,000. And he'll have break room credit for a few weeks, right?
Yep.
And so, yes, I am, says Charles.
I'll tell you one thing, that Brady will sell a lot faster than Bryce Harper.
Yes. It'll sell for a lot more than $500.
That as well.
5 times that, maybe 6, for sure. So, Charles is in there. He's ready to party. Who's going to join him? Who's going to join our man Charles Nelson? Right on, says Clapping Cheeks. Right on indeed for Charles.
It's only a matter of time before, Josh and Craig have their personal chefs start making them dinner. They come in here, sit back, relax on the couch, and start buying out breaks.
That's what Craig does every night.
I'm sure.
He's got his personal chef comes in, and then he gets in the break room afterwards, and then he tips the chef with some memorabilia.
I'm sure he does.
That's how he tips them, Craig Renshaw.
Yeah, every time he wins a Brady, he just gives away an authentic helmet.
Sure. What do we got coming in, Alex?
We got Jared Menzer getting into the college single. 4
What's
to
up,
go.
Jared? Jared Menzer is quite possibly the biggest New England Patriot fan of all time.
He's like, fine, I'll get in and win the Brady. if
Which
you
makes
really want
him
me to.
a huge Tom Brady fan. I call Jared, he's got a nickname in the break room, Alex. He's called the Brady Hunter.
Oh.
Him and Eli Manning are the best of buddies.
Oh, okay.
Brady Hunters.
Them and Nick Foles.
And Nick Foles as well.
Yeah.
So, what's up, Jer? 4 to go, Alex?
4 to go, that's it.
4 to go in the college single, guys. I will drop that link in the chat.
Got Michael Convey. We got Mr. Clapping Cheeks, Charles Nelson, and Jared.
Got big dogs in there.
Oh, yeah.
Woof, woof. Big dogs in that break. I'll drop that in the chat for you guys. I'm in Michigan, says Charles. I could probably find people to buy the Brady if I get it. There you go. Yeah, you'll have no problem doing that. Although I'll be honest with you, you would have no problem selling a Brady anywhere.
Yeah.
Location does not matter.
I mean, yeah, being a Michigan fan, you could do the Michael Grimm way. You can, sell that, or he's in Michigan at least.
Sure.
Get a J.J. McCarthy. Sell it and have some extra cash.
Agreed. Speaking of college, how's your Final Four looking, Alex?
All there.
Same.
I got all the 1 seeds.
All the 1 seeds?
I got all the 1 seeds.
I got 1-2 seed, Tennessee.
Tennessee, ooh.
That's my one. Houston, I just don't trust them. But March Madness back at it tomorrow.
So
Bracket, I also have 7 Elite 8 teams left. The only one I missed was St. John's. But I went upsets early, a lot of chalk.
Yeah, I went a lot of chalk.
Yeah. So good time to go chalk.
You trust Tennessee more than Houston?
Yeah, I like Tennessee. They have a really good point guard. Ziegler, he's experienced. He plays really good basketball. Jared says, don't forget, last week I got blessed with the Yankees, Giants, and Lakers stuff in the 1 and 4, which, by the way, came in today. There we go, Jared.
Nice.
It's very cool. So I'd hawk that helmet at Michigan homecoming games as clapping cheeks. There we go.
I think out of the 1 seeds right now, based on how they played recently, Auburn scares me the most of them losing.
That's my champion. For me, Duke looks the best.
Duke and then Florida for me.
Yeah.
How they look. I know that UConn game was a 2-point game at the end, but not that they were dominating, but they were up 6-7 points.
They were down a lot of the game, but they came through at the end there for sure.
Their point guard is also very good.
Oh yeah, he's awesome. 100%. Yeah, I like Auburn. I like the depth they have. I like the grit they have. I have Auburn and Duke in the championship, but I have Auburn winning, and the way it's looking, I'm starting to rethink everything because Duke looks
amazing.
Looks really good
my
right
champion
now.
right now.
Looks really good right now for sure. Duke is not a college, football powerhouse, college basketball
Danny
powerhouse. Let's talk about college football places. I mean, look at some of the most. Forget the players and the value. Look at what we got on here: Blue Bloods, Michigan, Oklahoma, Notre Dame, Penn State, Georgia, Miami, Ohio State.
That's right, Polo.
These are autographed by guys like Brady, Mayfield. Look at the helmets, man. Look at those beautiful college football helmets. I know Steven and I talk about this a lot, and Dom as well. We don't get a lot of college football helmets. College football helmets are very hard to get, Alex. They're much more rare. I think, generally speaking, on average, the college helmets look the coolest. I want to see these here. For me, the coolest helmet is the Jerome Bettis. I know it's not a speed flex, but that thing is nuts.
I do love that Notre Dame. The face mask on it, too, is gold. Looks very nice. Almost, it might be chromed out, honestly.
Sure.
It looks great.
I think it is a chrome mask as well, Alex. Yeah. Duke over Florida.
That's
says
right.
Polo.
Polo knows.
Yeah, aren't you guys the well, I don't want actually, I'm going to drop it right now. That was you and Polo about D-Wade and Iverson, right?
It's okay. We can agree to disagree sometimes.
I was going to say, hopefully you don't say we're going to revisit that because we saw enough of it that time, right? 3 to go in that college singles, says
right.
Charles Nelson.
That's
Let's
right.
go.
Get it done.
Let's go, guys. I'll drop the link in the chat for you guys. Again, guys, every single headliner left in here. 3 spots to go in the college single. I don't know. I'm a Bruce Pearl fan, so I got to go with Auburn, Alex. But cannot wait to see what happens.
John Shire, local guy.
Inside-outside duo. John Shire, yeah. John Shire's cool. Had 26 points in 90 seconds once in high school. But I don't know. I'm Team Auburn personally. There are a lot of D2 guys, a lot of lower recruit guys, chip on their shoulder. A lot of experienced guys at Auburn as well. We can't agree on everything, says Polo.
Yeah, it's okay.
We can't agree on one thing, though, Polo, for sure. This college series, one word, loaded. Loaded. Tom Brady speed flexes Polo in this break. Jameel won earlier today, didn't he?
Yeah. Well, he bought a personal mini. He's not in this college single.
I think I'm thinking of Moses that was sniping earlier. We had some snipers earlier today.
And we need Moses to get in there too.
What's up, Moses?
Get in there.
I'm surprised Moses is not in the practice squad for the Josh Allen,
Surprised
right?
he's not in any of these.
Come on, guys. When you're hot, keep the heat going, right?
Yeah.
Keep the heat going when you're hot in the break room. So 3 spots to go in that college single, guys. Who's going to close her up? Sean Blasco just got in. Jared Menzer's in. Kind of interesting that Sean Blasco and Jared Menzer are in, and Jonathan Jenkins, right? Because Sean and Jonathan want the Brady because they're Bucks fans. Meanwhile, Jared wants the Brady because he's a Patriot fan.
Yeah. Everyone's got their reasonings. I would just want it because it's Tom Brady.
And Charles is in because he's a Michigan fan.
Is he a Michigan fan? Or
He is a Michigan fan,
I know he
thought.
said he lived in Michigan.
I thought Charles is a go blue. Are you a Michigan fan, Charles? He says, let's go, guys.
We got Sean Cummings getting in there, so 2 to go.
There we go, Sean. 2 spots to go,
This will be the first college break we've done without the pairing as well.
right? So that is cool. Remember the innocent creatures being left out outside in the cold, right?
It's a terrible thing.
Terrible thing. Don't make us play that music. They're not true Brady fans, says
Yeah,
Jared,
Charles
okay?
is the Georgia guy.
There's a Terrell Davis in here, Charles, as well.
Can't be mad at that.
I'd be very
There's
happy with
Jamil.
Evans as well, says Sean, of course, as a Bucks fan. Not to mention Baker Mayfield speed flex, Sean. Jared was raised a Michigan boy, okay?
Oh, speaking of Baker, had me thinking of bacon, and I got some cookies from Whole Foods. Like they already
Wait,
had
cookies and bacon?
No. Just Baker made me think of like baking.
Yeah, baking.
Yeah. So there's like a trend I saw where people they get a Whole Foods pizza and it's like $10 on a Friday, and then they also have like pre-made like already cookie dough and everything. You just stick it in the oven. Oh my god, fantastic!
Oh, cookie like pizza?
No, so like they have like you can get a pizza for cheap, and then people get cookies too, and you bake
Both.
cookies. Yeah,
Sounds great. So everything is left in college, Floyd. Every single headliner, every single photoed and secondary, 25 boxes left, 12 photoed headliners, 17 headliners total with the secondary names. I'm not a Chicago Bulls fan either. I'm a Jordan fan, Jared says clapping cheeks. There we go. Everything is left, Floyd. Everything.
it's insane. Get in, get that closer spot.
Let me go ahead and type that in as well. Everything left. 1 spot to go.
Yeah, I mean we saw Josh actually do it in the
Right?
last show. It was 1 spot to go. He got in, closed it up, and got the Jerome Bettis.
I think Jamil put us at 1,
He
or did
put
he
us at
close
one.
it?
He put us at 1.
Jamil put us at 1. Polo racks. You mentioned the $10 pizza. When I was a kid, this store went out of business, but Dominic's had
I remember
$5
Dominic's.
large pizza on Fridays we got. It was awesome. Are we sold out?
Charles Nelson.
There he
He
is.
said not 1 but 2.
Go, Charles, go. Go, Charles, go. Looking for that Terrell Davis. Man, he sold that Bryce Harper bat.
He's ready to play.
And he is ready to play today,
like
Charles
it.
Nelson.
I like it.
I like the side of Charles. Good people, Charles is. Good people. College single coming up. Number 1, go ahead and drop me a box number. Could this be the Brady number?
Could be.
Tom Brady, number 10 college, by the way. Oh. He wore 10 in college. And Manning wore 16. Peyton Manning, that is.
We got the wheel.
All right, JJ wants the wheel. Out of 30 in the college, let's spin this thing. Spin that wheel. Speaking of Peyton Manning, number 18, Alex. 18 in the college, we do have, looks like. The Randy Moss is gone. Yes, Julian got pulled today. No more Randy Moss. But we do have his number 1 quarterback from back in the day, Tom Brady, in this college. All right, guys. This one's kind of heavy, Alex. Kind of heavy, if you ask me. Michael, Jonathan, Charles, Jared, Sean Blasco, and Sean Cummings, Jamil Cousette, and Charles Nelson, guys. Dice roll is 8. 8 clicks coming up for our spots. got 4, we got 5, we got 6, we got 7, and we got 8, Alex. All right, Sean Cummings has Michigan and Texas Tech and Syracuse. Looking for a Brady for $87. We got Charles Nelson as Oklahoma, Clemson, East Carolina. Charles looking for Baker Mayfield, Adrian Peterson. You have a personal, Alex?
Let's see. Yep, we got Zach getting
All
a
right.
personal in the jerseys.
We got Charles with Bama, UNC, UCLA. We got Jared, Penn State, Cincinnati, BYU. Jonathan has Ole Miss, Texas, and Purdue. Jamil has Notre Dame, Texas A&M, and FSU. Sean Blasco, Georgia, OSU, and LSU. And Michael Convey, Oregon, Miami, and KSU. All right, guys, good luck. Good luck in the college. Box 18 coming up. This is definitely not a replica helmet, Alex. It is heavy, if you catch my drift. Got a heavy one. Let's see here. Let's see here what we got coming up. Woo! It's a good one. It is a good one. How about some starter magic?
Oh.
Bo Nix on the Quack Quack Oregon Duck Authentic helmet. Love the beautiful yellow ink with the green helmets. Went over it earlier, Alex. His last year in college,
Phenomenal.
77% completion percentage, Heisman finalist, more than 4,500 pass yards, 45 touchdown passes. Awesome, awesome lid. This NFL stardom, we had to see it coming. Not everyone did, but this dude's a beast. Michael Convey, Oregon spot. Congrats on the Bo Nix. That is very, very nice.
All right, here we go. Hot take.
Hot take?
I don't really believe this one, but
Oh.
we'll see. Bo Nix will throw for more yards than Patrick Mahomes next year.
Ooh. I'm on the opposite end of that one, just because I think Xavier Worthy, Rashi Rice together, Hollywood Brown is back and healthy. I'm on the opposite side of that one, but I can see him finishing top 10 in pass yards, Bo Nix.
See, I think Mahomes had about 150, 200 more last year. Mm-hmm. Now Bo Nix, give him Evan Ingram, and you never know with Mahomes because
Yeah,
he might sit out the last week of the year.
That is definitely a hot take. Good hit, Mr. Convey says clapping cheeks. Polo says, is that tradable, Convey? I was looking for that one. Okay. It's a good one. It's a good one. Bo Nix on the Oregon helmet. Now we have the personal and the wheel, Alex.
Yep.
So jerseys are out of, was it 30?
30.
30. So I'll pull up the 1 to 30 wheel here. Good luck, my man. Zach. He's going to get box number 16, looks like.
16.
I think 18 is the closest, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. I do not see 16 on the ticker. Although, can you actually give me a ticker check on here? Because I think there's a couple boxes deleted that shouldn't be deleted. Because I think there's more. 3? Oh, it's 3 through 10, actually.
Yep.
Okay.
Then we have 18, 19, 20, 24.
Yes, ticker is actually good. 18 then. Right? Back-to-back 18s. Alrighty, guys. Jersey Personal is next. And hey, breaking news in the break room, Alex. We finally pulled a college headliner.
Yeah. How about
Right?
that?
That's crazy. First Oregon lid says, Michael, like the color. You're welcome, Michael. Ooh, I think Zach will like this one. Sometimes you don't see it on the graphic, Alex. We got ourselves a Ty Law stat jersey.
Oh.
You fought the law, and Ty Law won. The retro Patriot jersey with the resume, 5-time Pro Bowler, 2-time first-team All-Pro, 3-time Super Bowl champion, Hall of Fame 2019, one of the best corners of all time, Zach Steen's Ty Law on the jersey. That is nice. That is very, very nice. All right, Zach.
Yeah, Patriots just a good stretch of corners, man. Ty Law, Darrell Revis, Aqib Talib, Stephon Gilmore,
Christian Gonzalez
Gonzalez
right?
now. They signed Carlton Davis. That's a great cornerback 2 to have. He was a 1.
Patriots and defense seem to work well together.
Yeah.
Seem to work well together. Nice pull. Thanks, guys, says Zach. You're welcome, Zach. Very, very nice pull indeed.
I agree, Charles. Yeah.
Maybe this is a little bit of foreshadowing, right? A Patriot and Michigan Wolverine coming out. Former Wolverine, Ty Law. Are we foreshadowing to a Patriot and Wolverine Tom Brady?
Could be.
We actually had a Eagles jersey, Brandon Graham, from Michigan earlier today as well. So it's a Michigan kind of day. And I'm not talking Blake Corum. I'm talking Tom Brady, Alex. Although Blake Corum could be a filler in the college series.
Could be.
So there you go. Clapping cheeks. I'm saving myself for the diamonds, Charles. I like it. That's not what he said when he was in Korea
No.
years ago, Alex.
No, he
but
didn't.
he's saying it now. Nice pool. Thanks, guys, says Zach. Very nice, my man.
Let's get that last Bo Nix, too. There's one in the diamonds.
Yeah, there is. Actually, 2 Bo Nixes today.
Yeah.
Both
let's get the
Oregon
last
Bo
one.
Nixes. I want to see the Denver Bronco Bo Nix here.
I like that one a little more.
It is better. It's a matte white helmet.
Yeah.
Very, very clean lid on Bo Nix. You know, watching Bo Nix play this year, he is so athletic.
Yeah, he really is.
He runs around. I knew that. I'd seen Oregon. I'd seen like tape and scouting, but like I didn't realize just how fast and kind of shifty he is as a runner, Bo Nix.
Whole draft class, man. They're all good.
A lot of the modern quarterbacks, not the Tom Brady.
It's a requirement
Peyton Manning
now,
fold.
honestly.
You got to run. You don't have to be Lamar Jackson, but you
No,
got to be
no.
mobile.
Yeah.
You got to be able to do at least some running. Like Joe Burrow, for example.
That's like the minimum.
Justin Herbert, Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah.
They're not going to run a 4.40, but man, they get out there. They'll run pretty well as well.
You got to be able to outrun the big D tackles at least.
Right? Exactly right. I know Jared likes that one as a Patriot fan, of course. Ty Law, absolute beast. I'll put up the Randy Moss. 3 left in the helmet. Which one,
I
Charles?
think the minis.
The minis. Mini double. Very interesting, John Lavelle. I will not read that, but very, very interesting, Alex. The more you know, right?
That came out of nowhere.
This same guy was in here recently out of nowhere. 3 spots to go in the mini double. Do you agree, Charles? This will go down this show. Let me drop that link in the chat. Mini double. 3 spots left. Where are my Viking fans at, Alex?
Yeah.
You get the Justin Jefferson mini and the Jordan Addison mini for $50 in that mini series. So that one is going down. I'll drop the college double link in and the diamond double. I want to get both of these done. College double is now 6 to go.
No reason why we can't do them.
Let's do it, guys. College double, 6 spots left. And then we have the diamond double, only 4 spots left, Alex. The play action. Here's that one. You know what? Bo Nix is a perfect example of sometimes takes a little bit of time, right? I mean, reports are Sean Payton, Bo Nix was overwhelmed with the playbook. Took him a while to get it down. He got it down, just like you guys. Sometimes it takes a while to get the brakes going. Once they get moving, Alex, the brakes are out ASAP.
I'm going to call this guy the personal king.
What do you get? A jersey?
He
Mini
got a
rep?
mini this time.
Mini wants the wheel. All right, sir. Mini helmets are out of 30 as well. And we'll pull up our 1 to 30 wheel for you, Zach. It is a free guaranteed win, Alex, so you can't blame him, right?
No.
All right, number 5 on that mini personal. Thank you, Zach. I think 15 is the closest. Only high ones left, looks like. Yep. All right, awesome. We'll do that one, Mr. Zach. All righty. Box 15, 15 of 40. What do we got here? I'll tell you what we got. This is money well spent. Zach Steens, Jay Jettas, Justin Jefferson on the Salute the Service Mini. The best dang receiver in the NFL. Number one all time, Alex. Receiving yards per game. Justin Jefferson, NFL history. Now, this guy, if he stays healthy, he could finish second, third, maybe even first all time in receiving yards. If that happens, his autograph value skyrockets. And hey, if you missed out on this Justin Jefferson, get the one in the vault. There's 6 boxes left. Micah Parsons, Julius Peppers, Justin Jefferson, 3 in 6 chance at a photo headliner. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Snipe says Polo, nice hit. Nice hit indeed.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You better be hitting the gritty over there, Zach.
Right? I know Nicoletta's in the background there. Hitting that gritty, right? You see she's doing it. So, very, very nice for Zach on the J Jettas. All right, guys, what are we doing next? I'm guessing more of Zach on the personals, Alex, right? Maybe a rep personal next with all those headliners out there.
Wouldn't be surprised.
That could be Zach. Also, other options. So, Alex, the best stuff we have in the room, the diamonds, the vault, the college, we call them break room exclusives. If you buy all 8 spots, the same concept as a personal, right?
Yeah.
He's framing it once he gets it. There we go.
Really want Zach. Get a headliner package, man. You get an authentic, a rep, a jersey, and a mini, all headliners recently. Get all of them.
Yes, so the headliner package will have all those items. I always say, Alex, we probably don't sell the headliner package enough because it's a GOAT perk, free for the GOAT collectors. But for a new collector that has money to spend, you get a rep, you get a jersey, you get an authentic, you get a mini, you get all 4 things we offer. 4 headliner names for $1849.99.
I mean, I've been saying we need to bring back the platinums.
Right? Those could be personals as well.
Yeah.
So a lot of goodies here in the headliner package as well.
Not a roll, Zach.
Keep it going, Zach. Does he try his luck in the college double or quad? I think he's already in the quad, isn't he?
He's in the quad.
He's in the quad already?
I think he might be in the double, too.
All right. Charles wants company in the practice squad double, which has every single headliner left, including a top 2 quarterback in the NFL in Josh Allen and another top 10 quarterback in CJ Stroud. All these helmets, by the way, Alex, except for Champ Bailey, are authentics in the practice squad. So we actually have 8 authentic helmets in 30 boxes.
Oh, wow.
That is the most I've ever seen in a practice squad. Previous record, I think, was like 7.
But plus that speed flex.
Plus the speed flex is one of them. The Keon Coleman ripped speed flex in the end around practice squad as well.
And the Josh Allen license jersey is basically an authentic helmet.
Yes. Value-wise, it's actually more valuable than a lot of these authentic helmets.
Yeah.
It is a licensed jersey, not a custom jersey. This one is a licensed jersey. Should be one of the Nike jerseys, looks like, Alex.
Yeah, people forget how much a licensed jersey is worth alone.
A lot more than a custom jersey, I'll tell you that much. It's what the pros wear in the games, that JA-17 licensed jersey. So, make those moves, guys. Charles wants company. But, yeah, a little open right now, Alex. The mini break is the closest, 3 spots to go. It is 4:31 right now. We'll go till at least 5 o'clock no matter what. Could be a little bit later, depending on how the orders are looking, but minimum 29 more minutes more. Then we can revisit things at 5 o'clock as far as what else we'll do to the show.
There we go.
But it's just a matter of time, not when. Just a matter of, or not if, but rather when
Yes.
the college takes off. Because we have 24 boxes left now, Alex. We have 11 photoed headliners. Mike Evans, Eddie George, Lawrence Taylor, Terrell Davis, that beautiful Ray Lewis Miami 305 helmet, the Adrian Peterson Rip Speed Flex, the Saquon Barkley Penn State White Speed Flex, the Jerome Bettis very clean Navy Notre Dame helmet, the A.J. Brown Speed Flex, the Baker Mayfield Speed Flex, and the Tom Brady Speed Flex, which again, worth about $3,000 in this college series. We have all the secondary headliners left too, Alex, by the way.
Yeah.
Sauce Gardner, Jalen Carter. Talk about a winner, Jalen Carter. I know Charles is a Georgia fan. There's a Jalen Carter and a Terrell Davis in here, Alex. DeAndre Hopkins, Zach Thomas, and Ricky Williams. He says, I got you, Charles, says clapping cheeks. Check this out. Y'all know there's an orphan hungry children who are suffering without your support. Every entry in the practice squad doubles under the prayer from Charles for those poor little starving children. Okay. Well, he said it, not me, Alex.
Jared's like, who let this menace into the chat?
You don't even know the first of it, Jared. There's been a lot of interesting comments all day in the chat.
There has been.
More recently, this other guy, this John guy, also very interesting.
I don't know what's going on there.
It's been one of those days today. One of those days in the chat today. A very, very interesting day, to say the least. I mean, I like the Sauce Gardner. We had Tripod Reese say this. First time I've seen Cincinnati in a college. I've seen it one other time. Sauce one other time.
Yeah.
I've seen in the room. That's rare.
Yeah, we had a cool speed flex, I think, of Sauce.
Yes.
Before.
But not one we often get in the room.
And like we said earlier when we pulled him in the diamonds, is a filler, which is insane.
Very expensive autograph
Yep.
for Sauce Gardner. And then, of course, Ricky Williams could be the highest Heisman inscription. Who knows what that Ricky Williams looks like, guys. 6 to go in the double, 6 to go in the quad. Let's make that break happen, Alex, right?
I don't see why not.
Who's going to be the closer? What's up, Dom? Dom Pellegrini in the house. Getting ready for the 6 p.m. show. Here comes, actually, this was a while ago from Zach, but here comes Zach again.
Yep.
Let me guess. Oh, he got in the vault double.
Attaboy.
Attaboy,
I like
Zach.
it. I like it.
Looking for maybe Micah Parsons, Julius Peppers, or perhaps Jay Jettis to hit that gritty. Very, very cool. Vault double. Putting that break at 6 to go, I believe.
6 to
Alex.
go, yep.
This is likely going to be one for tonight, but could be done this show as well.
Never know.
The vault double. 35 people watching. The Big Hurt Alex, Frank Thomas. 35 people across all 3 platforms. What are you guys thinking? You know very well, it's one of the most famous things we talk about in the break room, the Spider-Man meme. Who's pointing? Who's going to get in first? Because that college double and that college quad are both 6 to go. We know when it's 4 to go, Alex, the break goes fast. We need 2 more spots taken in the college. That double, that quad will go. Get your 2 spots, guys. I promise you those breaks will happen this show.
Honestly, Zach, get 2 spots into the diamond double. It's 4 to go. You get 2. It's 2 to go.
Same thing. That one will be 2 to go as well.
I think it's almost the same ratio as the vault, but it's all authentics in there.
So, Zach's been hitting that gritty, looking for that Jay Jettis. There we go. Well, Alex, are you still going to hit the gritty if we pull that one?
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see. I mean, I will say in the diamonds, Bo Nix is out there. And I see Brian Dawkins. That could be a double up potentially.
Oh, if it's a
Bronco. Might be a Bronco, and that could be a double up.
Oh, that's a possibility. You can also always double up with a and more item, right?
That as well,
happens
of course.
quite a bit in those doubles. So, diamond break, 4 to go, all authentics in there. All the photoed headliners in the college, also all authentics. So what's the one you want to see, Alex, besides the Brady? That's the one that obviously, speaks for itself. What are you looking at besides Tom Brady right now?
About all day?
Adrian Peterson?
Adrian Peterson. I mean, this guy came back from a torn ACL, and you would have thought that he was doing steroids. You would have thought that he was hitting the gym 24/7 because he was fine and he almost broke the record.
He was not, right?
He's an animal.
Adrian Peterson speed flex. This thing is absolutely wild on the Oklahoma and Viking speed flex. I mean, it felt like this guy, both in college and the pros, the best way to put this, Alex, a man playing with boys on the football field. That's what it was. Because Adrian Peterson was faster, stronger, better than anybody he faced. I have never seen that exact Peterson helmet.
Oh, it's very interesting.
It's very different, and I still cannot tell if that's black, purple. What is that color, Alex? I gotta see it
in the video. It looks purple from the lighting, but I think it might be black.
Might be black. Okay,
Not sure though. We got to pull it to see, right? As always.
Gotta be honest, clapping cheeks.
There's always going to be Brady.
There's always a Brady in the break room. We have Brady in the break room always. There will be Brady coming up, but that's not any different than any other day, right?
Yep. See, Zach, this is what I was saying. Getting that diamond double. 3 spots to go now. We just had someone else get in.
Is that Donnie the Hut?
Yeah.
All right, Jabba. Make your moves, my man. Make your moves. Very, very cool. Yeah, we get multiple Bradys each week, and there's almost never a week where we don't get at least 2 Tom Brady helmets.
I would say, like, honestly, at least 90% of the time, there's a Brady or Mahomes in the room.
Yes. Most days, most times. Sometimes both.
New person in the room?
Which one is that?
Harry?
That's Ronnie and Sulaco.
That's Ronnie and Sulaco.
That was a new guy. Harry.
No, it's Harry.
Did you read the last name?
Yeah.
That's Ronnie. That is Ronnie.
Yeah.
We do have a warehouse full of Brady's pulls. That is actually very much true. We have tons of Brady's, and we're not afraid to use them.
No.
But we don't have a lot of Brady Michigan, though, Alex.
No?
Most of our Brady's are Patriots or Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
That Brady Michigan helmet, we say Brady like 2 to 3 a week usually. About, on average, it's about 1 or 2 a month for Michigan Brady.
Yeah.
Usually it's going to be the Patriot Brady and the Bucks Brady.
And a lot of the Michigan ones, too, they're ripped with something. This is just a clean, nice looking
Standard
Michigan.
Michigan flex,
looks
right?
Nice.
So, yeah. There's going to be Brady's out there clapping cheeks, but
Always.
the Michigan Brady, I don't think that one's going to be in the room very soon, Alex. I'm thinking more like Patriot Brady next.
Patriot, Buck.
Right. Think that.
There's actually one that I've never seen before. That's another team.
Oh, I know the one that you were talking about in the Slack.
Yeah. I've never seen that before.
Okay. That's
It's
true.
interesting.
We could see it as early as tonight.
Could be tonight, most likely tomorrow.
Could be tomorrow.
Could be tonight.
Definitely unique. An all Brady break, Charles. I got to be honest with you, man.
Woo.
I'm not sure if. Well, I can think of a couple of guys that would afford it, but
He
he
did.
did.
He finally
$500
sold
bucks.
it, yeah.
$500.
Yeah.
Charles sold it today. Actually, it was breaking news in the break room.
Yeah.
Dom, ask me more about that off air. I got something to tell you off air. Just ask me off air. I don't want to repeat anything. I don't want to say anything. Just ask me when we get off the air.
$3K a spot.
Exactly, because that's what it's roughly worth on a speed flex, right? So you guys want to get all Brady flexes? It's going to be a lot of money, Alex.
We got to do that maybe as like an end of the year thing, maybe 15.
Yeah, right?
Just go out with a bang.
Just Brady and Mahomes in a series.
Yeah.
2-spot break.
Well, Charles wants an all Brady break. The problem is we got to save some of these, Alex.
Yeah.
We can't, we got to sprinkle these in throughout. Just not one massive night. But, yeah, that would sell out pretty fast. Although, I don't know.
Speaking of,
I hate to say it, but I might question Brady because there's a Brady right now.
well, we're
You guys are talking about him. Get it in the college.
get into the college. And speaking of all this, 'cause, we deal with memorabilia and all that.
Uh-oh.
A Michael Jordan game-worn rookie Bulls jersey sold for $4.2 million.
Ooh.
Sold for $450 in the 80s. That was originally sold for $400.
Fifth most
wild.
expensive auction ever.
Now, I know that is obviously game-used, Alex.
Yeah.
But it speaks to the power of memorabilia. These game-used jerseys or even these, these autographed helmets, they're all rising in value.
Yeah.
They're always going up in value. Memorabilia is booming right now.
Yeah, 10-box series, but all Brady's. That's something that's more attainable.
10-box series is more attainable. I was going to say, my original thought was, if we do that, it's got to be 10 boxes, just the most. Maybe we fit a Brady jersey in, though. We don't get those often.
No, we don't
Or
get
a
those
Brady
ones
mini,
often.
maybe?
We got Zach closing out the Diamond Double.
All right, Zach, the big dog. Woof, 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 woof. He's barking in here, Zach.
Now that's big dog right there.
He's been barking all day.
You get into the diamonds, you're a big dog.
Go ahead, Diamond Double. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers, guys. 2 box numbers for the diamonds. Maybe we see some Bo.
You know
Brady
this, Bo.
football. That could be a mixer.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I haven't seen that either because we used to run football only breaks.
We did do that
and
for a little
The price would be too much, right? It'd be like $80 to get in the football break just because of that Brady football.
I have seen him on a mini before.
Wasn't that your first show, the record for boxes? Because of all those footballs we did, Alex. Remember that?
Oh God.
We did a lot of footballs. we did like a 40-box football series
Might have.
during Alex's first day producing. All 40 went.
A lot going on.
It was a lot going on.
The sandwich, never forget.
Who's that hiding behind you? Is that Steven?
Steven, repping the Bulls.
What's up, Steven?
No, oh my God.
Kobe White, baby.
Kobe White.
15 and 28 from Zach.
If they get Cooper Flag, I'll be all the way back. Or Ace Bailey.
You're not getting either of those guys.
Neither of that is happening, Alex. Alex is dreaming tonight.
What's his hot take?
All right.
Hot take.
All right, I'll give my first.
Bulls in the finals.
My first one. So I rated it a 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 hot take. Everybody in the NFC North 500 and above. Everybody.
Including the Bears. You hear that, Dom?
9 and 8 and above. Everybody.
No. The Bears are not getting 500. We'll see.
The second one,
Which is where on this?
I gave this a 7.5 out of 10.
Oh, boy.
Lions finished 3rd in the division.
That is a very, very hot take
That was-
that I
I like
do not
that one.
disagree with.
That means probably the Packers
Or
are
agree
bad.
with.
The Packers are up there.
We got Chris, we got Gordon, we got Josh, we got Donnie the Hut, and we got Zach Steens in here. Good luck, guys. 8 clicks coming up. Diamond Double. Was it? What are we switching, Alex? Was it,
grabbed 18.
oh, wrong box. Thank you, sir. 15 and 28.
Saw an 8, ran with it.
I'll do 15 first. Thank you, sir. All right, guys. We got 4, we got 5, we got 6, 7, and 8 clicks. Donnie the Hut's got the NFC North, looking to be king of the North. Chris Brandvold in the NFC South. It is Gordon Tarrant in the NFC East and the NFC West. Josh Underwood, AFC North. Zach Steens, AFC South, AFC East, and AFC West. Good luck, guys. 2 authentic helmets coming up in the diamonds. Box for box. The best break in the room. Boy, this player is the hottest player of the day today. How about some more? Bo Nix, the beautiful Matt White authentic, one of the best quarterbacks in the league. Now, I love Jaden Daniels. Jaden Daniels got a ton of credit, and he deserved it. But Jaden Daniels, with better receivers, a better offense, and a better team, actually had less passing touchdowns than Bo Nix, Alex. Also, I believe they both had the same amount of wins. Awesome helmet right there. Zach Steens, go figure. The Chief fan getting a Denver Bronco.
It only makes sense.
But it's a good one.
I like that one better than the other one on the table.
All right? That is very clean.
That was the other hot take. I just threw it out there because for fun. Bo Nix will have more passing yards than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he's coming in very hot today.
They were only off by 150.
Yeah. One guy played all 17 games. The other guy did not.
That-
But yes.
Hey.
Okay, so with what? He's within 300 to Ours
Yeah.
is still not bad.
No.
In Mahomes' worst statistical year. So
I'm just hearing a lot of
I will say that one makes more sense than the Lions take. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so ranks second.
Yeah.
I expect Bo Nix to improve.
Yeah, Bonus is great.
I like Evan Ingram if he stays healthy.
Evan Ingram's going to be a great target. I hate the Broncos, but glad I won, says Zach. No, I said if we pull the Bo Nix and the George Kittle, we'll pair the diamonds. So you're half right, Charles. If we pull both of them, we got one down, one to go. If George Kittle comes out next, then we'll go ahead and pair. That's what I said. Charles was close on what I said. Very, very close. If Kittle's here, we're pairing right away, though, Alex. Ooh. Boy, this is different. We have a Rod Woodson Ravens Rave helmet.
I like that.
Beautiful lid, Steeler legend, but also played with the Ravens. The most career pick sixes in the history of football. Most interceptions, returns for a touchdown. Third all-time in picks. Rod Woodson Rave for Josh Underwood.
There you go.
Attaboy, Josh.
Gotta love the rave.
That is awesome, Alex. Very, very clean for Mr. Underwood. Rod Woodson.
Yep. 4 boxes left now. Still a 50% chance at a headliner.
Yeah, we got the George Kittle and the Brian Dawkins.
That's right.
I would run back to college. Probably going to be 1 double and 2 singles, most likely, Alex.
We'll see.
Like I said, if we pull the Kittle next, I'll even let the guys know. I'll call the shots and say, hey, we're pairing the diamonds if that George Kittle comes out here next. Where we at, Niner fans, by the way? Where we at, Niner fans, right? Come and get your boy, George Kittle.
Doing a jersey.
Is it a break or another personal?
A break.
All right, that works, man. Diamonds, by the way, are the Chase wheel spin. So if you guys want to get those before we go during this show, let's get those knocked out. This helmet, Alex, is pretty amazing, if you ask me.
I like it.
Pretty amazing Bo Nix Denver Bronco helmet. Very clean. All right, jersey break is next. We got Gary and we got Raja. Hopefully I'm not butchering that. Raja, let me know if I am. Jersey single, number 1. Go ahead and drop me a box number for the fall start jerseys. Still got 5 to go in that college double. Let's make a push for that one. Get it done this show. Otherwise, likely a prefill for the 6 p.m. show. But why wait another hour and 10 minutes, Alex? We're going to get this done in 10 minutes. Here's that college double, guys. 5 spots to go. So Gary and Raj, I'll give you about 30 seconds here. Otherwise, I'm going to the wheel for the jerseys. It's a Bo Nix special in this 3 p.m. show.
I would have thought Brandon Combs was still working here.
Is he big on Bo Nix?
He thought he was the best quarterback in the draft.
I love Brandon, but he is the original Mr. Hot Take. Do you know what one of his hot takes was last year? He said the White Sox would win the AL Central. So, yeah, you hit one, you miss one. I love Brandon. Good people. He also had Michigan win the championship, which he was right.
Yeah.
So he's been on both sides of it. But that was the White Sox winning the division last year. Did not quite happen.
That's the spiciest take of all time.
That's spicy. That is very spicy.
You're doing the Wings challenge.
Yes. I'm doing the wheel challenge because no box number coming through here in the jersey break. So I'll spin the wheel here, guys. Kamen and Alex, your favorite group will be at Wrigley on August 26th. Tickets on sale tomorrow. Is that the Spice Girls, Bob?
No.
What's our favorite group? 13 on the box number. The Jonas Brothers. Okay. Sign me up. I'll be there, Bob. Are you getting a ticket with me as well? It's going to be me, Alex, and Bob rocking out to the Jonas Brothers, Alex.
Yeah. Eagles players are going to be there, and they're going to do the Camp Rock dance again.
Are they? No, that's the Vikings.
Oh, the Vikings.
Yeah. Okay. August 26th at Wrigley Field. I actually want to make a trip to Wrigley Field this year to watch a baseball game, though. Not the Jonas Brothers.
Let's see. I think they're having like a Jelly Roll Post Malone concert.
Ooh, okay. We got 8 clicks. We got ourselves Gary in the AFC East, and Raja has the rest here, Alex. Fall start jersey single.
It is an authentic bow. They both are.
Yes, they're both authentics. The college, actually all the bows today. The college from the last show, the college from this show, and the authentic here, they're all authentics polo, just to clarify. Oh, speaking of the Minnesota Viking defense, this gentleman had a pick 6 against Aaron Rodgers, one of the best, defensive backs in the game today. Andrew Van Ginkel.
Oh, that's a cool one.
That is very, very nice. Beautiful jersey. I think he had a pick 6 against the Giants as well, I believe.
He might have. He was a
Couple defensive touchdowns this year. Raja Saleme, I'll try, Alex. Congrats on your Viking jersey.
Yeah, go ahead, Dennis, and give a box number from the reps and I can go grab it for you.
Perfect. Den, let us know what number you would like, my man. Andrew Van Ginkel. And Raja's a Dolphin fan. There we go.
Yeah, Andrew Van Ginkel, he was in Miami with Brian Flores, followed him to Minnesota, had a great year.
Pro Bowler and a second-team All-Pro this last year in the NFL. Very cool. And Alex, I'm looking at Football Reference right now. He had 2 interceptions and 2 touchdowns. Holy cow. Saleh me. Perfect. Then Rep Personals coming up next. Thank you there, Dan. A lot of personals today, I've noticed. Works for me. Guaranteed wins for you guys. Guaranteed wins for you guys. Yes, I got the name right. Saleh. Look, Raja, my name is Kamen Entchev. People butcher it all the time. I come from a sports broadcasting, sports journalism background. You got to get people's names right, man. I've had so many parents call our TV station after a high school baseball game because I said their son's name wrong. So I'm big on pronouncing names right. It's one of my, Alex, you know this. I'm OCD on spelling and pronunciations. Those are my journalism OCD things. So there you go. Very nice on that jersey. It's Personal Wednesday today, Alex.
That's what I was about to say.
It's getting personal today, and I'm not talking about the 9 a.m. show. I'm sorry. I had to say something. Things got a little too personal at 9 a.m. There we go. I'm trying. That's all I can do. All I can do is try. My dad also speaks 6 languages, so generally speaking, I tend to be decent at pronunciations just for my dad. Nice jersey, though. Former Dolphin right there on that Viking jersey. We like to have fun in the break room here. Nothing here is personal. It's all fun and games here in the room today. I haven't seen an Andrew Van Ginkel. That's different. All right, we got the Rep Personal next. Thank you, Den. Rep Personal is coming up next. Game plan, box 27. Everything is left in college, Steven, except for Bo Nix. 24 boxes left, 11 photo headliners. It is 16 total headliners and 24 boxes. Everything but the Bo Nix is left, Steven. Come and get it. All right, Dennis, we got your Rep Personal coming up. Rep Personal coming up. Let's see here. Ooh, I like this one. Colin's favorite football player of all time, Donovan McNabb.
All right.
The Eagles rep, former Pro Bowl quarterback, ×6, by the way. This guy is the prime example, Alex, of one of the leaders of the Hall of Very Good. Not quite a Pro Football Hall of Famer, but he is among the best that's not in the Hall of Fame. And look, his receivers in Philadelphia, Freddie Mitchell, Todd Pinkston, James Trash, they were trash. Had this guy played with better receivers, he'd be in Canton. Donovan McNabb.
Got another personal.
Is it Zach?
This one's Zach with a mini.
Of course it's Zach. The man of the personals here. Donovan McNabb rep right there. Very nice. I'm getting so used to people asking what's left in college. It's like everything but Bo Nix.
Yeah.
So come and get it, guys. Come and get it. I imagine that's going to be the hot break tonight as well. I mean, obviously until Tom Brady comes out at least, right? Which could be the next box, Alex, right? It could be the next box that Thomas Edward Brady comes out in. I'll put the McNabb on here for now. This is one of the better hits of the show. Deshaun Jackson for a little bit. But Deshaun Jackson played more with Michael Vick and Nick Foles just for a little bit. Because McNabb went to Washington at one point. Are you pulling up the years, Alex?
I think he had him for 1 year.
And then obviously T.O. for 1 year as well.
1 or 2 years.
So just for a little bit. But 1 or 2 years is not enough for a Hall of Fame career.
And Deshaun Jackson never was a top 10 receiver.
No.
Or at least definitely not top 5.
It was also a younger Deshaun Jackson getting into his groove.
Yeah.
All right, mini personal for Zach. We got number 2, which looks like it's 18 is the closest, Alex. All right, running out of minis with all these personals here today. The personal day today. I guess so. Is that right, Zach? I have not personally seen that myself, but maybe you have. I'm not sure.
That's the nickname, yeah.
That's a nickname.
The true tripod.
I don't know what Zach's been watching, but I cannot comment on that one, Alex. Bring that big D energy, right?
Yep, Moss did hit.
Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. I believe we have the Bears amp for Cole Kmet.
Ooh, there we go.
Beautiful, beautiful amp helmet. Terrific tight end for the Bears. Nice job, Zach, on Cole Kmet.
We need more amps. I like the amps.
They're nice. Well, the problem, Alex, is they don't make these anymore. So there's just not many of them out there. You get an amp helmet, good for you, right?
It's a shame.
Dennis saying what value to put on that helmet. I mean, it's a photoed headliner, so I'd probably put it in the ballpark of what you paid for it, Dennis. But obviously, as we know, Alex, beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah.
That helmet could be worth a lot more to an Eagle fan than a non-Eagle fan, obviously.
Yeah. That's why it is better to play the breaks if you're trying to profit on a lot of stuff.
I always think of it this way. If you buy all the spots or if you buy a personal and you get a headliner, usually the headliner is worth more than what you paid for. And if it's not worth more, it's pretty darn close. So you get a personal, you get a buyout on 8 spots, you want to get a headliner, then it's basically worth it. I mean, we could be splitting crumbs, right? Like maybe you get a headliner that it's worth $20 less than you paid, $30 less than you paid. You win a headliner and a personal, you're doing all right. I'll put it that way.
Yeah. The whole goal if you're getting a personal is to hit a headliner.
Yes. But if you get, obviously, a helmet with 1 spot and a break, then you profit big time.
Big time.
Big time
And
profit.
that's the beauty
sure.
of the break room. The guys that get 1 spot for under $100 and win Brady or Mahomes.
I mean, that's the thing. $87, Michigan Brady Flex worth around $3,000. That's the beauty of the break room, right? Now, nice job there, Dennis, on your McNabb, and of course Zach on his Bears amp. Zach is the personal champ. Like to get personal here on the break room with all these personals, right?
That's what he's doing.
He's bought like what, about at least a half dozen today, looks like, right? And he sprinkled it around other series, Alex, right? Minis, jerseys, reps. He doesn't discriminate.
Got a whole handful. He's got 5.
He just orders. All right, the diamond break, is it pretty open, Alex?
Yeah, not bought into.
All right, let's do the diamond wheel spin. Then we'll see where we're sitting at. But diamond wheel spin coming up next. Which Bo Nix is better? I like the Bronco one.
Broncos.
Yeah, I'll trade you for the McNabb. I think Bo Nix Bronco is the best hit of the show. That could change, though. We get that college double knocked out. Pull a speed flex. That could very much change. It's just a double, right?
Yeah.
So I'll take the names from here from the double box. Just the one double, and the diamonds are chased today. All right, guys, 8 times on the way. Top name getting a wheel spin and a gift card. 7, 8th and final click. It is Josh Underwood. What's up,
Attaboy.
Mr. Underwood? Let us know what number you want to start on, sir. Otherwise, we'll start you on 1, Josh. Whatever this wheel lands on, that is how much money you're getting in an Ultimate Autographs gift card. Josh Underwood. I'll give him about 45 seconds or so, Josh. I'm going to say I'm going to spin more than the 3 p.m. host yesterday, Alex.
Oh, that's a shot.
Ouch. That's just for Steven. Just for you, Steven. You spun a 6.
Yeah, I was there.
I know.
I was
He
there.
lived it.
Chris Ripka was like, damn.
Right? The Moss did hit, Jason. We hit the Moss in the noon show, Jason Stovin. If we can close out the quad college, I think I will get in the mini break, says Zach. Get in both, Zach. Get in both. College quad, I would love to get knocked out this show. If not this show, though, definitely going to break at 6 p.m. for sure with that Brady still available. I don't know, Alex. They want an all Brady break. They got to prove they want to get this Brady.
I know.
Because it's not like today hasn't been busy. The noon show was on fire. And we have, I don't know if the last time I had a Brady in the break room and we bought this little, to be honest.
I know.
I know it's the college Brady, but that's also more rare as well. All right, let's spin this wheel for Josh. Good luck, Josh. Hey, I beat Colin. How about $39?
39.
The Steven Jackson number on that wheel spin. All right, let me refresh the break page here. We got 5 to go still in that college break. Again, guys, all the headliners left. All 5 speed flexes. Only headliner gone, is Bo Nix. 24 boxes left. 11 photoed headliners and all 5 secondary headliners. That is a 16 in 24 chance at a headliner in the college. We still got the vault down to 6 boxes left. $200 vault key still left. 3 photoed headliners, Julius Peppers, Micah Parsons, and Justin Jefferson in the vault. Diamonds were down to just 4 boxes left. We got the George Kittle Authentic and a Brian Dawkins secondary headliner. Can't miss. Everything is left but the Deion Sanders and the Randy Moss and the Champ Bailey. So loaded. Troy Aikman, Peyton Manning, Joe Montana, Jamar Chase. We did pull the TJ Watt. JJ Watt, though, also available in this series. Loaded in that one. Practice squad appearing. We have 2 boxes left in the practice squad. We do have the Max Crosby in the old one. And then everything left in the new one. 30-box series. All the photo headliners left. That would be 12 of them. All the helmets authentic minus the Emmitt Smith Mini and the Champ Bailey rep in that practice squad. Jersey break has the Dawkins, AJ Green, Randall Cunningham, and Gale Sayers left. And minis, still looking for the Jordan Addison and DJ Moore secondary headliners. So it is 5:06 here. Let me refresh one more time. I'm going to give you guys until 5:10. That is 4 minutes. If something is closed, we'll break it. If we're like 1 to go, we'll keep going. Otherwise, at 5:10, we're hopping off for the show. Got to say, this mini has been 3 to go for quite a bit, Alex.
It has. It has for a while.
If it was 3 to go, for like 5 minutes, I'd be like, okay, let's get it done. It's been 3 to go for minimum 20 minutes or so.
At least.
On that mini break. So got to get something closed up or be on the doorstep. Otherwise, the guys at 6 will take the breaks.
Yeah.
That would be Dom and Steven. Before we possibly go, though, and let me say this. If you're pulling out the credit card, let me know. I'll hold off a couple minutes. More than happy to break your boxes. But otherwise, Alex, head of the show, Bo Nix, Bronco, a Speed Authentic, got to be head of the show.
I agree.
I'm going to go just to be different so it's not all Bo Nix. I'll go McNabb, replica number 2, then Bo Nix, Oregon College, number 3.
The Bo Nix Bronco number 1, and that's it.
Okay, that's it?
That's it.
That's your helmet right
That's
there.
it. Nothing else. No need for anything
we
else.
did a lot of personals. It wasn't the busiest show, but it was definitely a solid show. For a solid show, for this to be the best hit of the show, tells you that we skipped a lot of headliners.
Yep.
What else does it tell us, Alex? That means that the headliner ratios are really, really good in the break room. I mean, I'm looking at the practice squad. Everything is left. The can't miss minis and jerseys, almost everything left. The college, all but one left. The rep personals, all but one left. There's really good ratios to be had here in the break room. That Bo is fire, says Polo. Yes, it is. The Bo Nix is definitely fire, to say the least. So otherwise, Alex, in case we do go, final thoughts from you on the show?
No, overall, great day today. I mean, the
Great
12
day.
p.m. show was on fire. Shout out Josh Andres. Did a bunch of diamonds. Got through that college pairing. Tonight, I would say get through that practice squad pairing. Only 2 left. Great series.
Get
And
the Josh
obviously,
Allen jersey.
get that whole college done. Get the Brady.
We
Simple
should.
enough. Simple
We
enough.
should.
Gail Sayers is still available.
Yes, Gail Sayers' jersey is there, Mr. Ryan McCall. Yeah, could not agree more. So much good stuff in the room tonight. So much good stuff every single day, actually, though. Like this
Every day.
memorabilia, there's never a bad day in the break room. I mean, some days are better than others, obviously, but there's always awesome autograph stuff. I go back to that Sauce Gardner helmet.
Yeah.
The Anmore section of the Diamonds.
Insane.
That was cool, man. That was very, very cool, to say the least. So we'll do one more break before we go, though, Alex,
Looks
because we
like
have the
it.
mini break did sell out. So this will be the last break for this show, unless something else closes. They close up something else, Alex, we'll break it. Otherwise, if we're not closed, we'll do one mini break and then let the guys get in for the 6 p.m. show. Thank you, Zach. Mini double number 1. Go ahead and drop me 2 box numbers for the mini helmets. Double the boxes, double the fun in the plate clock minis. Charles Nelson, Rob Barnett, Jamil Cousset, and Zach Steens. Polo says wheel. Put that wheel times 2, Polo, if you want it for both minis. He put a second one as well, so that works. He forgot the L, but I'll give it to you.
He's got it.
I know what you meant, buddy. I know what you meant. All right, minis are out of 30. We're actually running out of minis, Alex. There'll be a new mini series very soon as well. 28, which we have on the dot, by the way. 28 coming off. Minis are actually out of 40, but I'm gonna keep 28 because that's what it landed on. And then one more spin here. How about 34? We have that as well on the dot, Alex. Do you only have 5 minis left? Is that right?
There's 4.
4? What numbers do you have?
32, 35, 38, and 40.
So no 30.
No 30. Personals are down.
Yep. So personals are down. We're going to do 2 double box breaks, then a brand new mini series to follow. You can still double up with secondary headliners, DJ Moore and Jordan Addison still available.
Good news as well. The ref bags are back.
Oh, thank God. How about the authentic bags?
No.
Oh, are we getting those, though?
Just using them for speed places.
Okay. But we are getting new ones soon?
Hopefully.
I hope so. All right.
We won't be using those big bags anymore.
All right, cool. Good to know. All right, 8 clicks. We got Rob Barnett in the NFC North, Zach Steens, NFC South, NFC East. We got in the NFC West is Charles Nelson, Jamil Cousset, AFC North and South, Rob Barnett, AFC East, and Zach Steens in the AFC West. 28 coming up. 2 8s. All right. We got a Cowboy Hall of Famer, one of the best defensive players of all time, Mel Renfro. Hall of Fame 20, Zach Steen's closer magic. W on the Mel Renfro. Very nice. A lot of old school Cowboys, man. Mel Renfro, excuse me. Bob Lilly. Those guys were terrific, Dom. Terrific, Dom. Terrific, Alex. I looked up and I saw you, Dom. I said Dom's name. I'm like, well, Dom is here, technically. He is here. Nice job, Zach. Very, very nice job. The Cowboys back in the day, they did not mess around, man. Guys like Mel Renfro, these guys were winners, as we say, Alex. Mike Singletary always says, I want winners. That's what Mel Renfro was, for sure. Pro Football Hall of Famer, 10-time Pro Bowler, Pro and College Football Hall of Famer, 2-time Super Bowl champion, Mr. Renfro. Thanks, Tanya says Polo. Yay, Zach says Tanya. Boy, Tanya is just... You know what Tanya is, Alex? The female Jacam.
I like it.
Just brings so much positive energy, just like John Gomez does Jacam. All right, the second box. Second box is that secondary headliner, terrific wide receiver, Jordan Addison on the Viking Lunar. Love the purple ink. Nice lid right there, Rob Barnett. Jordan Addison.
Nice.
Couple years ago, Alex, up there in touchdown catches, he was a very, very clean lid.
Yeah, get him a. Just let him play a full season.
Right?
Played a great year last year.
Just got to stay healthy, man.
Yeah.
Nice job, Rob. Jordan Addison. All righty. Let me refresh the break page. Guys, if you are getting the credit card out, want to get something closed up, let me know now. Or not forever hold your breath. Just hold it for 46 minutes of the 6 p.m. show, Alex.
Yeah, not too long.
It won't be too long. Let me refresh again just to double check here. We are pretty much where we were last. So I think this is just about going to do it for us. Let me refresh the Shopify as well. Yep, looks like Zach got that last break sold out, so we'll leave this for the guys at 6. Alex, great job today, as always. That triple box break, the triple king, right?
What it's all about.
That's the one that this guy, Dom, reads my mind before I think it.
Ooh.
We're looking at the diamonds. We're like, there's 9 boxes left, and I was like, I'm thinking like, maybe we should do a triple. And Alex is like, I put up a triple. I was like, okay. All right, done and dusted. But great job, Alex, as always. Even better job, though, from our customers. The best customers in the business. You guys are absolutely awesome. You guys make these breaks possible. You guys make these breaks special. Final thoughts, Alex?
Great show. Shout out Josh Andrus today, putting in work, getting the big helmets. It's what the guy does. Go get the Brady tonight, guys.
Josh's day today can be described in a way to live your life. Never give up, never surrender. The first 4 breaks Josh did, he got hosed, he got burned. He stuck with it, walked away with 3 speed flexes, and then a bunch of awesome college helmets as well.
That's what the guy does.
So 6 p.m. show coming up. It'll be Dom and Steven in 45 minutes. I'll be back tomorrow at 6 p.m. You're back, Alex, on Tuesday for the noon show. But in case you guys don't know, in case you've been living under a rock, we have 9 a.m. shows now.
We do.
So 9 a.m., noon, 3, 6 p.m. Central Time every single day on the Ultimate Autographs YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook channels. Guys, have a great night, and we'll see you soon.